Are you over 65? Before you eat another handful of nuts, take a moment to reconsider. It might sound surprising, but some of the most common types of nuts, often considered healthy, can actually increase your risk of heart disease by up to 48%. They may also contribute to chronic inflammation, high blood pressure, and even memory decline. What's more concerning is that many people unknowingly eat the wrong kinds of nuts every single day. At this age, your body becomes more sensitive to toxins and more prone to digestive issues, cardiovascular problems, and neurological changes. Certain nuts contain natural compounds that, if consumed improperly or in excess, can harm your liver, raise cholesterol levels, or negatively interact with medications you may be taking. In today's video, I'll reveal 4 types of nuts that are especially beneficial for people over 65. These can help you sleep better, feel stronger, and stay mentally sharp. But even more importantly, I'll also warn you about 4 nuts you should avoid at all costs, especially the last one, which is surprisingly dangerous, yet commonly found in many kitchens. You'll be shocked to learn which nut tops the list of potential health risks. Watch until the end to protect your health and the well-being of your loved ones. 4 nuts people over 65 should eat daily. Now that we know eating the wrong types of nuts can harm your health, the next question is, which nuts are actually good for you? The good news is not all nuts are bad. In fact, when chosen wisely and consumed in the right amounts, certain nuts can support heart health, protect your bones, improve sleep, and help keep your brain sharp. Below are 4 of the best nuts for older adults. Almonds, a natural ally for bone and heart. Health almonds are one of the richest nut sources of calcium, which is essential for older adults as bone density naturally decreases with age, increasing the risk of fractures. Just a quarter cup per day, about 15 to 20 almonds, provides around 97 milligrams of calcium and 3.5 grams of fiber. Great for both bone strength and digestive health, especially if you struggle with constipation. In addition to calcium, almonds contain vitamin E and flavonoids in their skin. These act as powerful antioxidants, helping to protect brain cells from age-related decline. Almonds also support heart health thanks to their high content of monounsaturated fats, which help lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and protect the arteries. Magnesium in almonds plays a key role in directing calcium to the right places in the body, preventing it from building up in the blood vessels. Tip: choose raw almonds with the skin on, unsalted and unsweetened. Chew them thoroughly, especially if swallowing becomes more difficult with age. Walnuts, brain-boosting nutrition. If there's one nut that stands out for brain health, it's the walnut. With a shape that resembles the human brain, walnuts offer the highest plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids among all nuts. Omega-3 is essential for protecting nerve cell membranes, enhancing communication between neurons, and supporting memory and cognitive flexibility. A recent study involving older adults found that eating just 1.5 ounces, around 7 to 9 walnut halves, daily for 8 weeks improved processing speed and mental sharpness. Walnuts also contain natural melatonin, which can help improve sleep, an issue many people over 60 face. Additionally, polyphenols in walnuts may help prevent neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Tip: store walnuts in the refrigerator to keep their oils from going rancid. If possible, buy them in the shell and crack them yourself. This can even help maintain hand coordination. Pistachios, support for blood pressure and vision. Often overlooked, pistachios are an excellent choice for older adults, particularly those dealing with high blood pressure or at risk of diabetes. Pistachios are naturally low in sodium and contain about 285 milliliters of potassium per serving, helping to maintain healthy blood pressure without relying too heavily on medication. They're also rich in antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect the macula and help prevent age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss after age 60. Pistachios are also softer than many other nuts, making them easier to chew and gentler on aging teeth and gums. Their shells also slow down eating, which helps with portion control. About 49 pistachios, 1 ounce a day is enough. Tip: if you have joint pain or limited hand strength, choose pistachios that are already slightly opened for easier shelling. Brazil nuts, powerful support for thyroid and aging. At the top of the list is the Brazil nut, renowned for its incredibly high selenium content, a mineral essential for older adults, yet often overlooked. Just 1-2 Brazil nuts a day can provide more than 130% of the recommended daily intake of selenium. This nutrient activates thyroid hormones, which are vital for energy regulation, metabolism, and mood. Thyroid imbalances are often misdiagnosed as normal aging, making this especially important. Selenium also helps reduce inflammation, protects the myelin sheath around nerves, and can enhance reflexes and cognitive function. Some studies even suggest that antioxidants in Brazil nuts may slow down cellular aging by preventing the shortening of telomeres. Important note: do not eat more than 2 Brazil nuts a day. Excess selenium can have harmful effects. Store them in the fridge and opt for those still in the shell to preserve their natural oils. In summary, these 4 nuts are not only delicious, but they also offer powerful health benefits when eaten correctly. Choose almonds to strengthen bones and protect your heart, walnuts to support memory and better sleep, pistachios to manage blood pressure and protect your eyes, Brazil nuts to boost thyroid health and slow aging. In the next part of this video, we'll take a closer look at 4 nuts older adults should avoid, especially the last one, which is surprisingly dangerous yet commonly found in kitchen pantries. Stay tuned. 4 types of nuts people over 65 should avoid. As discussed in the previous video, certain nuts can be extremely beneficial for older adults. However, there are also some that seem harmless or are even popular snack choices, but actually carry hidden health risks, particularly for those over the age of 65. The following are 4 types of nuts that should be avoided or consumed only in minimal amounts if you want to protect your heart, blood sugar, and digestive system. Salted roasted cashews, a silent threat to blood pressure and weight. Cashews are rich, creamy, and flavorful, often enjoyed during holidays or as everyday snacks. But salted, butter-roasted, or sugar-coated cashews are not ideal for older adults. The main reasons are cashews are high in fat. While mostly unsaturated, this fat can be altered into harmful forms when roasted at high temperatures in oil. Seasonings and added salt increase sodium content, raising blood pressure and putting strain on the heart, especially dangerous for those with cardiovascular history. Cashews also contain high levels of oxalates, which may increase the risk of kidney stones if consumed in large amounts without proper hydration. Despite being soft and easy to eat, cashews are calorie-dense. Just one small handful, around 30 degrees, can contain over 160 calories, the equivalent of a full bowl of rice. Without portion control, this can lead to weight gain and metabolic issues. Recommendation: if you enjoy cashews, limit consumption to 2 to 3 times a week, no more than 5 to 6 nuts per serving. Choose dry roasted, unsalted, and unflavored versions for better health. Sunflower seeds, high in sodium, hard on teeth, and addictive. Sunflower seeds are a familiar snack, often eaten during gatherings while watching movies or chatting with friends. But for older adults, they offer limited nutritional value compared to other nuts and present several risks. Excessive sodium. Most commercial sunflower seeds are heavily salted or seasoned, which raises sodium intake and negatively affects Blood pressure, heart and kidney health, dental damage. Older adults often have weaker teeth or use dentures. The hard, pointed shells of sunflower seeds can chip teeth, irritate gums, or even cause injuries if accidentally swallowed. Oral and throat irritation. Eating dry, salty seeds can lead to dry mouth, mouth ulcers, and throat discomfort. Common sensitivities in older individuals, overeating without satiety. It's easy to consume large amounts without feeling full, leading to excess calorie intake without meaningful nutrition. Conclusion: adults over 65 should avoid sunflower seeds, especially if they have dental issues, high blood pressure, or heart concerns. Chestnuts, roasted or packaged, low nutritional value, high starch, and bloating chestnuts, especially the roasted variety often sold from street vendors or packaged in supermarkets, are a popular treat but not ideal for older adults due to several factors. High starch content. Similar to sweet potatoes or rice, chestnuts can spike blood sugar levels when eaten in excess. This is particularly risky for those with diabetes or pre-diabetes. Low in healthy fats. Unlike walnuts or almonds, chestnuts lack beneficial fats and omega-3s, offering little support for heart or brain health. Digestive discomfort. They're dense. Starch and fiber can be difficult to digest, potentially causing bloating, gas, or acid reflux, especially problematic for individuals with slower digestion. Additives. Some packaged chestnuts are sweetened or preserved with additives that can harm liver function and the immune system if consumed regularly. Note: if you still want to enjoy chestnuts occasionally, opt for boiled or steamed versions. Eat no more than 1-2 at a time and avoid sweetened or butter-roasted types. Macadamia nuts. Tasty but high in calories and low in fiber, often called the queen of nuts. Macadamias are prized for their smooth texture and luxurious flavor. However, they are not well suited for older adults, especially as a regular snack. Extremely calorie-dense, just 10 to 12 small macadamia nuts, about 28 g, provide 200 to 220 calories, more than a full bowl of rice. For those who are less physically active, this can quickly lead to belly fat, fatty liver, and visceral obesity. Low in fiber and protein. Despite being rich and delicious, macadamias don't provide lasting satiety. It's easy to overeat without feeling full. When salted or butter roasted, saturated fat and sodium levels increase, putting added stress on the heart and blood vessels. While some studies suggest macadamias may support heart health, this only applies when eaten in very small amounts, 1 to 2 nuts per day, and in their raw, unsalted form. For older adults, moderation is difficult due to how pleasant they taste. Conclusion: if you're over 65, avoid eating macadamias regularly, especially in buttered, sweetened, or baked forms. If you want a small treat, limit it to 1-2 nuts, once or twice a week. Final thoughts: not all nuts are created equal. While nuts are often considered natural and healthy, not all varieties are beneficial for everyone, particularly for those over 65. Be selective. Avoid salted, roasted cashews, linked to high blood pressure and kidney stone risk. Avoid sunflower seeds, high in sodium, harmful to teeth, and easy to overeat. Avoid roasted chestnuts, high in starch, bloating, and low in nutrients. Avoid macadamia nuts, extremely high in calories and low in fiber. When choosing nuts, go for raw or dry roasted, unsalted, and unflavored versions. Always eat them in moderation and complement your intake with a balanced diet rich in vegetables, lean protein, and light daily exercise. Which nuts should people over 65 eat or avoid? Be careful, or it could harm your health. Nuts are often considered nutritious, heart-friendly, and beneficial for brain health. However, for individuals over the age of 65, not all nuts are suitable. Choosing the wrong types or consuming them incorrectly can lead to high blood pressure, digestive discomfort, elevated blood sugar, or visceral fat accumulation. So, which nuts are beneficial? Walnuts, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, they support memory function and may help prevent cognitive decline. Almonds help regulate blood sugar, protect heart health, and support strong bones. Flax seeds promote healthy digestion and help lower bad cholesterol levels. Chia seeds, an excellent plant-based source of fiber, omega-3s, and protein. And which nuts should be avoided? Salted roasted cashews, high in sodium, they can raise blood pressure and increase the risk of kidney stones. Sunflower seeds, low in overall nutrition, harsh on teeth, and typically high in sodium. Roasted chestnuts, high in starch, they can cause bloating and raise blood sugar levels easily. Macadamia nuts, extremely high in calories and low in fiber, they can lead to fat accumulation if eaten in excess. Final advice, choose natural, unsalted and unsweetened nuts. Eat small portions daily and maintain a healthy lifestyle. For older adults, choosing the right nuts can support heart health, sharpen the mind, improve digestion, and contribute to a happier, more active life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like to support the channel, and make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching.